Baila, baila, baila.
Con el trapero.
Good morning again. So we're all packed up, ready to go. Airbnb's cleaned up, thanks to Valeria's hard work. She's currently on the phone with the Airbnb host because we got to give him the key. And we're trying to figure out which bus station to go to because there's 2 bus stations out of town. Had a great stay at our Airbnb. We're very sad to be leaving Carlos, and now we're heading to the bus terminal to catch a ride to Bucaramanga. And hopefully we can catch a bus to Pamplona, but if not, we'll have to figure something out. Just pulled up to the bus station. Valeria's over there buying the bus tickets, and it's looking like it's gonna be about $15 for 2 people to travel from San Gil to Bucaramanga. It looks like that's our bus. Looks a little smaller than the one that we took here, but hopefully it's not too crowded. We'll see what happens, and hopefully we can kind of find a bus to Pamplona once we get to San Gil. We've stopped at stop number 1, which is bathroom break. We're about 2 hours and 15 minutes into the ride. It's pretty damn hot out here. There's no AC. Hopefully we can get to town about 45 more minutes, and hopefully the next bus has air conditioning. It's pretty miserable.
Qué calor tan perro.
She's like, it's super hot. Then she said something about a dog. I don't really know, but we're in Bucaramanga right now. We are dropping off people along the way to the terminal. It is pretty fucking hot. Hopefully getting the next bus ticket will be pretty easy, and hopefully we'll get there at a decent hour. But we're on the way now. Hopefully the next stop is the terminal. Did you see it? You made it?
No, tú.
Okay. And we've arrived at Bucaramanga. So all told, that was probably one of the more uncomfortable rides that we've had. That's the bus right there, but it was definitely one of the more cost-effective. Here's Valeria fixing her hair. She's very excited to get the next bus ticket and move on this adventure. The next bus should be larger, hopefully air conditioning, but we'll see. The next mission is definitely to find a way to Pamplona. So these ladies behind us tried to get us to buy like a van service, but it's definitely would not be a comfortable ride and probably be a little more expensive. So they pointed us in this direction to try to find a bus ticket. This is part of the bus terminal right there. We're coming around this way. ¿Cuál es la marca del autobús? Copetran? Copetran. So we're taking we're gonna go investigate a brand called Copetran. Okay, and you can see their buses down there. So we're gonna see what's cracking the Copetran. So we've found Copetran. We're going to go check out the ticket prices. One thing that I like about South America a little more is the bus ticket. The way by bus is much more popular than it is in the United States. So the bus stations, in the States, you go to on a Greyhound bus, and the buses are shitty and it's filled with vagrants. But here, you have a lot of nice people that take the bus, and they really build up the bus station infrastructure. It's really nice.
La 1:15. Ok. Para 2 personas, por favor.
So we just bought the bus tickets at Copatron, about 86,000 Colombian pesos. So that's probably closer to 20 bucks. I can't think of the math right now. Whatever 86,000 divided by 4,300 is, that's what we paid for 2 bus tickets. And Valeria was busting my balls because if you don't have a Colombian national number, you gotta put your name down on a piece of paper. And I was the only American. The only other nationality were Venezuelans. So she was calling me Venezuelan.
Matthew venezolano.
She's saying I'm from Venezuela, which is pretty damn funny. So everything's gone exceptionally smoothly. It's much cooler here in Bucaramanga, thankfully. I was not feeling too great in that smaller bus ride from San Gil to here. Currently, we're in the bus food court, ordered some lunch. There's a set menu. I think we're ordering like chicken breast and some fruit juice too. But this is the view of the buses. So probably our bus isn't for another hour and 10 minutes. We'll probably want to kill time here. Fortunately, it doesn't look like there's any beer options here, but that's okay. So we're gonna enjoy this nice lunch, nice drink, and we should be arriving to Pamplona around 8 p.m. tonight. Our first round has arrived. Valeria, ¿qué pedimos?
Pedimos un almuerzo ejecutivo, se le dice acá en Colombia, y vamos a comer pechuga asada, y acá nos trajeron como una sopa que parece ser un sancochito.
So, la sopa es como sancocho, ¿sí? ¿Es igual o diferente?
No, es diferente.
Okay, so sancocho is a very popular soup in the city of Cali in Colombia, which is on the other side of the country. But she said it's very similar, and it looks a lot similar. So I'm gonna try a bite now. El sabor es como sancocho también. It's very good hearty chicken soup. Got no complaints. Me and Valeria were just having a conversation in Spanish, and I was explaining to her how the bus stations are much nicer here in South America, in Colombia specifically, because everybody takes the bus here. Whereas in the United States, you go to a Greyhound station, and you run the risk of catching hepatitis just for being there. Y Valeria, ¿qué piensas sobre los terminales de autobús en los Estados Unidos?
¿Cómo decir que son para los pobres y acá toda la gente los utiliza?
And so basically I was just telling her that only poor, like a lot of poor people and homeless people take the Greyhound buses in the States. And she just thought that was the funniest thing in the world. I couldn't believe it. Pero no estás pobre.
Somos pobres ahora.
She's saying that we are poor together here in Colombia. Poor in money, but rich on life. So we just received the entree. So it looks like it's chicken breast with the plantain, fries, salad, and rice. We've gotten these little drinks right here. It's some sort of, it kind of tastes like wine without alcohol. ¿Qué es esa granizada, sí?
Jugo de mora.
Jugo de qué?
Mora.
It's called jugo de mora, some mora juice. I don't know what mora is in Spanish, but I just paid, and it was 35,000 pesos. So for 2 meals, this is what it was in USD, $8.37. And that, my friends, is absolutely beautiful. So as you can see, that meal was absolutely fantastic. I went ahead and ordered the other option, which is this carne asada. Valeria was telling me we didn't have enough time, but then she changed her mind, so we didn't have enough time. So I decided to order the next item. So I'm pretty excited for what comes. Can't wait to wolf it down. And I've received lunch number 2, which looks like a nice piece of steak. And I'm super excited to try it. ¿Qué piensas, Valeria?
Que eres muy hambriento.
¿Qué soy?
Muy hambriento, que te gusta comer mucho.
I don't know what that means, but I think it means I like to eat a lot. So I just finished lunch number 2, which was a piece of steak, the same size as before. That was $4.80. Probably one of the best value meals you get, ever, possibly. with like good quality stuff too. It was unreal. All right, friends, we've had our lunch. We've brushed our teeth, had a bathroom break, and now we are heading towards the bus embarkation zone. Valeria is in the zone. She's absolutely dialed in, ready to hit the next part of this journey. Va, va, va.
Acercarse a la salida 1.
So in this part of the terminal, it's a lot hotter, but we should only be out here for another 17 minutes. Me and Valeria got red and blue Gatorade trying to cool off, and hopefully we're going to be getting on the bus here pretty soon. We've made it on the bus. It's a much more comfortable arrangement. We got AC, and things are looking up. I'm going to try to start making editing much more of the YouTube videos now. We've just arrived to stop number 1. We're in some mountain town in Colombia. Like before, it's actually significantly colder up here. My jacket is packed down below, so I'll be here for a little bit. I want to try to get us a snack for me and Valeria. Happy we arrived because Valeria's about to piss her pants too. She had to go real bad. Buenas noches, 2 benares con arroz con carne y un café puro, sí, 2. ¿Quieres algo o no? Oh.
Hojaldre de pollo.
Y amigo, y un hojaldre de pollo también. Ya sé y quieres algo. Valeria told me she didn't want to get anything, and then she had a last-minute audible. Gracias. Y un cafecito, porfa. Puro. Yo sí, un cafecito.
12,000, dijo. 12.
Salud, get my cafecito. As you can always see, you're not always able to pay with card in Colombia, so it's always good to have a lot of cash. Valeria, dinos, ¿qué pediste?
Pedí unos hojaldres de pollo.
Okay, so it looks like another empanada, looking thing of chicken. Then I got a beef and rice empanada. Far out. We've got our bags, and now we're going to find the taxi stand and get over to the hotel. It's pretty nice out. The weather's nice and brisk. Nice change of pace from what Bucaramanga was earlier. Take me? Gracias. Es muy linda. And we've arrived to the hotel. We're gonna head in and check in. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty secure. The streets are all pretty empty. There's not a lot of people in town. Mucho cardio este viaje.
Okay.
Sí. What's up, everybody? We are all checked into the hotel. We're out on the town, Pamplona, Colombia, trying to find something to eat. And the silence is almost deafening. You can only hear this one car pass by, but the city up on the hill. There's Valeria. It's all very quiet, all very brisk out. It's a beautiful night. Vamos aquí. So we went to 2 other restaurants before, and Valeria finally decided on one to go to. And the first dish looks like it's yuca and chorizo. Este plato es yuca y chorizo, ¿sí?
Se llama butifarra.
Butifarra, vamos a probarlo. And it's very good. And I forgot what I ordered, but Valeria was telling me it's very traditional on the coast. And it looks like there's chicken, corn, an assortment of other stuff. ¿Qué es esta, Valeria?
Eso se llama patacón combinado.
¿Qué está adentro?
Pollo, cerdo, carne y el patacón es un plátano frito.
Okay. So she's saying there's chicken, pork, corn on top. Then like the base is like a fried banana. So it looks pretty good all in all. I'm gonna give it a shot. And this dish has been absolutely fantastic. I don't know if you can tell, but the meat seems to be like slow cooked and it's super tender. And this is an incredible queen-size portion too. So I'm very excited to be here. We have finished our food. We are walking back to the hotel. We're gonna call it a night. We're currently freezing our ass off. It's a lot colder than I ever thought it would be in Colombia, but here we are. See you tomorrow.